Today we're exposing 14 UK body spray brands that are systematically robbing British consumers blind while turning your daily routine into a chemical assault course. You know what that £8 Lynx Africa bottle contains? Propellants and artificial musk compounds so aggressive they trigger coughing fits and dizziness in anyone unlucky enough to share your living space. Yet British retailers push these overpriced irritants on unsuspecting customers daily, training staff to exploit your desire for freshness and confidence. Here's what the UK body spray industry hopes you never discover. Sure Motion Sense doesn't offer advanced technology. It uses microcapsule gimmicks that burst throughout the day, exposing your lungs to repeated chemical diffusion while charging premium prices for the privilege. Boots. Natural collection markets natural appeal while loading formulations with artificial fragrance allergens that damage aging skin over time. For decades, you've been told that British brands mean quality, that familiar names guarantee safety, that paying more ensures better ingredients. The truth is more profitable for them. You're funding marketing budgets and celebrity endorsements while exposing yourself to synthetic compounds designed to overwhelm your senses and drain your wallet. That fresh scent making you lightheaded isn't cleanliness. It's chemical overload with a Union Jack price tag. Number 14. Body mist. Body mist is what happens when youth marketing meets chemical formulations designed to assault rather than attract. Priced at £4 to £8, this mass-market product positions itself as trendy, affordable confidence for young consumers. Its youth-marketed packaging exploits seniors seeking to connect with younger generations. But here's the reality check. These overly sugary fragrance molecules systematically cause headaches and nausea in closed living spaces. The strong aerosol propellants provoke coughing and shortness of breath in respiratory-compromised individuals, and that premium pricing for cool packaging. It delivers no added formula safety or health value whatsoever. Owned by Fragrance Direct, the company targets teenage demographics through aggressive social media marketing. They've built their reputation on trendy appeal rather than safety considerations for vulnerable populations. Their mass retail distribution prioritizes volume sales over ingredient quality. The health impact is significant. These sugary fragrance compounds overwhelm aging olfactory systems, triggering immediate nausea. The aerosol pressure creates respiratory distress in individuals with compromised lung function. Chemical concentrations designed for young, healthy systems become toxic for sensitive seniors. You're paying for youth-targeted packaging while exposing yourself to age-inappropriate chemical concentrations. The cool appeal comes from compounds that make feeling cool impossible. Number 13. Boots Natural Collection Body Spray. Boots Natural Collection. Body spray is what happens when natural marketing conceals artificial allergen exposure. At £3 to £6, this pharmacy brand positions itself as a natural, gentle alternative to harsh chemicals. The natural branding systematically increases prices over generic alternatives without justification. The misleading natural labeling conceals artificial fragrance allergens like benzyl alcohol and alpha-isomethyl-ionone. It's formulated specifically for younger users, creating drying and sensitizing effects on mature skin layers. This price deception exploits consumer trust in natural claims while delivering synthetic irritants. Owned by Walgreens Boots Alliance, they leverage pharmacy credibility for cosmetic sales. They've built their reputation on health-conscious positioning while using standard synthetic ingredients. Their natural marketing targets health-conscious consumers seeking safer alternatives. The health impact is concerning. Artificial allergens trigger delayed reactions in sensitive individuals. The youth-targeted formulation strips natural oils from aging skin, and those synthetic compounds accumulate in body tissues despite natural marketing claims. You're paying natural premiums for artificial ingredients wrapped in misleading pharmacy branding. The Natural Collection delivers anything but natural consequences. Number 12. Superdrug Layering Lab. Superdrug Layering Lab is what happens when trendy marketing meets concentrated chemical exposure. At £2 to £5, this budget brand positions itself as affordable luxury and a customizable fragrance experience. The layering concept encourages multiple product purchases and dangerous chemical mixing. Here's what they won't tell you. High-load fragrance oil concentrations systematically cause nausea in sensitive seniors. Mixing multiple products triggers unpredictable chemical reactions in confined home environments. The affordable luxury branding conceals harsh solvents that damage aging skin over time. Owned by A.S. Watson Group, they focus on budget-conscious consumers seeking premium experiences. Their reputation is built on accessibility rather than safety considerations. The layering concept maximizes sales volume while multiplying chemical exposure. The health impact is severe. Concentrated fragrance oils overwhelm compromised sensory systems. Chemical mixing creates unpredictable toxic combinations in enclosed spaces. Harsh solvents penetrate thinning skin barriers, causing cumulative damage. You're paying for trendy concepts while exposing yourself to concentrated chemical assault. The affordable luxury becomes expensive health consequences. Number 11. Right Guard. Right Guard is what happens when American branding meets British chemical cocktail formulations. At £3 to £7, this mass-market brand positions itself as reliable protection and masculine confidence. Their coupon promotions systematically exploit budget-conscious consumers. The reality is disturbing. Right Guard contains over a dozen synthetic fragrance ingredients, including limonene and citral, known irritants for older lungs. Their false extra dry claims create overly drying effects on mature skin, leading to cracking and discomfort. Those buy 3 get 1 free deals manipulate pensioners into overspending on strong-scented chemical sprays. Owned by Henkel, they prioritize mass-market distribution over health considerations. Their reputation is built on protection claims rather than ingredient safety. Their promotional strategies target price-sensitive demographics. The health consequences are significant. Multiple synthetic ingredients create synergistic irritation effects in respiratory-compromised individuals. Excessive drying agents strip natural skin protection, causing painful cracking. Chemical overload overwhelms aging detoxification systems. You're paying for protection while exposing yourself to systematic chemical assault. The right guard becomes the wrong choice for your health. Number 10. Lynx Africa Limited Edition. Lynx Africa Limited Edition is what happens when nostalgia marketing meets potent chemical formulations. At £6 to £12, this limited edition positioning exploits emotional attachment to classic scents. Their nostalgia marketing, since 1995, manipulates consumers into unnecessary multi-pack purchases. Let's examine the truth. Potent fragrance oils systematically cause headaches and dizziness in small, poorly ventilated senior flats. Alcohol-heavy blends irritate medication-compromised skin and age spots. It's emotional manipulation that exploits memories while delivering modern chemical assault. Owned by Unilever, they leverage brand heritage for premium pricing. Their reputation is built on youth culture rather than age-appropriate formulations. The limited edition strategy creates artificial scarcity and emotional urgency. The health impacts are severe. Concentrated fragrance oils overwhelm aging olfactory systems. High alcohol content strips moisture from already compromised skin. Chemical intensity designed for outdoor use becomes toxic in enclosed senior living spaces. You're paying premium prices for nostalgic packaging while exposing yourself to intensified chemical assault. The Africa experience becomes a respiratory safari you didn't sign up for. Number 9. Sure Motion Sense. Sure Motion Sense is what happens when technology marketing conceals repeated chemical exposure. At £4 to £8, this advanced technology product positions itself as innovative protection. The technology branding systematically raises costs without measurable health improvements. The reality is troubling. The microcapsule gimmick creates fragrance bursts that expose lungs to repeated chemical diffusion throughout the day. Unpredictable interactions amplify prescription drug-related sensitivities, especially dangerous for cardiovascular and bronchial medications. Premium pricing for technology delivers no consumer health benefits. Owned by Unilever, they invest in marketing technology over safety technology. Their reputation is built on innovation claims rather than health outcomes. The motion sensing concept maximizes chemical exposure while appearing beneficial. The health consequences are significant. Repeated chemical bursts create cumulative respiratory exposure. Medication interactions amplify adverse effects in vulnerable populations. Continuous fragrance release overwhelms natural detoxification processes. You're paying technology premiums for systematic chemical exposure disguised as innovation. The motion sense technology senses your movement and punishes it with chemical assault. Number 8. Nivea Men Body Spray. Nivea Men Body Spray is what happens when trusted skincare branding conceals respiratory-damaging formulations. At £4 to £9, this German brand exploits skincare credibility for body spray sales. Brand loyalty from cream users creates automatic trust in spray formulations. Here's what they don't advertise. Butane and isobutane propellants systematically worsen dry and irritated respiratory passages. Persistent scent masks hygiene cues and medical odor symptoms, potentially delaying early detection of health issues. Brand loyalty exploitation makes seniors overpay for sprays that offer no comfort advantages over basic alternatives. Owned by Beiersdorf, they leverage a century-old skincare reputation for chemical spray sales. They've built trust through gentle cream formulations, then exploited it for harsh spray products. The German engineering reputation conceals mass-market chemical formulations. The health impact is concerning. Propellant chemicals penetrate compromised respiratory systems. Scent masking interferes with important health monitoring through natural body odors. Chemical persistence creates continuous exposure in enclosed living spaces. You're paying brand loyalty taxes for formulations that betray the trust built by skincare products. The Nivea name can't protect you from the chemical assault in the spray. Number 7. Dove Go Fresh Body Spray. Dove Go Fresh Body Spray is what happens when gentle skincare branding conceals alcohol-heavy chemical formulations. At £3 to £7, this gentle brand exploits skincare credibility while delivering harsh spray formulations. Their dermatologist-tested claims systematically mislead older consumers about hypoallergenic safety. The reality check is disturbing. Hidden ethyl alcohol and perfumants sting compromised and post-surgical skin despite gentle marketing. Dermatologist-tested creates false confidence in hypoallergenic safety for vulnerable populations. Unnecessary luxury upsells make seniors unknowingly pay premium prices for cool cucumber variants offering no extra benefits. Owned by Unilever, they leverage gentle skincare reputation for chemical spray sales. They've built trust through moisturizing products, then exploited it for alcohol-heavy formulations. Their dermatologist testing focuses on the general population, not vulnerable seniors. The health impact is significant. Hidden alcohol content causes immediate stinging and irritation on sensitive skin. Chemical perfumants penetrate compromised skin barriers. False safety assumptions lead to overuse and cumulative damage. You're paying for gentle branding while exposing yourself to harsh chemical reality. The Go Fresh experience goes wrong when alcohol meets aging skin. Number 6. Charlie. Revlon. Charlie is what happens when nostalgic branding conceals chemical reformulations and price inflation. At £8 to £15, this once budget brand now creeps toward high-end pricing despite cheap reformulations. Nostalgia marketing exploits emotional attachment while delivering inferior modern formulations. The truth is concerning. Heavy aldehydes interact dangerously with soaps and shampoos, overwhelming sensitive nasal passages. Systematic throat irritation causes coughing and dryness when sprayed in enclosed bathroom spaces. Unnoticed price inflation transforms a budget-friendly classic into expensive chemical assault. Owned by Revlon, they prioritize profit margins over formulation quality. They built their reputation on accessibility, then exploited loyalty for premium pricing. Reformulations reduce costs while maintaining nostalgic branding. The health consequences are severe. Aldehyde compounds trigger immediate respiratory distress. Chemical interactions with other products amplify toxic effects. Throat irritation compounds with repeated exposure in small spaces. You're paying inflated prices for deflated quality wrapped in nostalgic packaging. The Charlie you remember no longer exists, just expensive chemical mimicry. Number 5. Brute. Brute is what happens when classic masculine branding conceals harsh synthetic reformulations. At £5 to £20 for vintage editions, this classic brand exploits emotional attachment for premium pricing. Their same Brute marketing conceals completely different ingredient formulations. Here's what they don't want you to know. Reformulated with cheaper synthetic oils that systematically cause dizziness and dermal stinging in seniors with sensitive skin. Nostalgia trap marketing claims the same Brute, while ingredients differ completely. Pure emotional manipulation. Premium vintage and vintage editions cost up to 300% more than regular deodorants, while targeting emotional attachment over value. Owned by Unilever, they exploit brand heritage for modern profit margins. They built their reputation on quality ingredients, then replaced them with synthetic alternatives. Vintage marketing creates artificial premium positioning. The health impact is significant. Synthetic oil replacements cause immediate skin irritation and systemic dizziness. Chemical reformulations trigger allergic reactions in previously tolerant users. Concentrated synthetic compounds overwhelm aging sensory systems. You're paying vintage prices for synthetic substitutes wrapped in emotional manipulation. The brute your father used no longer exists, just expensive chemical cosplay. Number 4. Impulse. Impulse is what happens when teen marketing meets dangerous reformulations targeting nostalgic older consumers. At £3 to £6, this teen-targeted brand ironically attracts older consumers seeking nostalgic connections. Marketing to teenagers conceals formulation dangers for aging populations. The reality is troubling. Artificial floral compounds systematically linger in fabrics, triggering persistent sneezing and nose dryness. Daily spray use causes scaling and irritation for seniors using prescription creams or blood thinners. Nostalgic older consumers pay current prices for poor ingredient reformulations designed for different demographics. Owned by Unilever, they prioritize the youth market over safety for unintended older users. They built their reputation on instant attraction, but now deliver instant irritation. Reformulations reduce costs while maintaining nostalgic appeal. The health consequences are severe. Artificial floral compounds accumulate in living spaces, creating persistent allergen exposure. Chemical interactions with prescription medications cause dangerous skin reactions. Fabric penetration ensures continuous chemical exposure long after application. You're paying for teenage formulations while exposing yourself to age-inappropriate chemical assault. The impulse to buy becomes an impulse you'll regret. Number 3. Adidas Body Spray. Adidas Body Spray is what happens when athletic branding conceals chemical formulations that assault rather than energize. At £4 to £10, this sports brand exploits athletic credibility while delivering chemical assault. Performance marketing preys on retirees' desire for youthfulness while offering no real benefits. Let's examine the truth. Synthetic sport aroma includes limonene and linalool, common skin irritants especially dangerous for older or medicated skin. Performance-linked advertising systematically exploits retirees' desire for energy while delivering chemical fatigue. Mass retail markup charges inflated sports prices that disproportionately impact lower fixed-income buyers. Licensed by Coty Inc., they leverage athletic brand credibility for chemical spray sales. They've built their reputation on performance enhancement but deliver performance degradation. Sports marketing targets aspirational spending over health considerations. The health impact is significant. Limonene and linalool cause immediate skin irritation and systemic allergic reactions. Chemical compounds designed for young athletes become toxic for aging, medicated systems. Synthetic aromatics overwhelm respiratory systems already compromised by age. You're paying athletic premiums for chemical formulations that make athletic performance impossible. The sport experience becomes a contact sport between chemicals and your respiratory system. Number 2. Sure Men/Women, Unilever UK. Sure Men/Women is what happens when protection marketing conceals systematic skin damage through alcohol-heavy formulations. At £3 to £8, this mass-market brand positions itself as reliable, long-lasting protection. Antiperspirant plus freshness claims mask basic formula recycling while charging premium prices. The reality is disturbing. Alcohol-heavy formulations systematically dry and sting thinning skin, causing red patches and painful flakiness. Long-lasting artificial fragrances create persistent headaches in enclosed care homes and small flats. Shelf positioning creates the illusion of upgrading while seniors overpay for recycled basic formulations. Owned by Unilever, they prioritize market dominance over consumer health. Their reputation is built on protection claims while delivering skin damage. Formula recycling maximizes profits while minimizing research investment. The health consequences are severe. High alcohol content strips natural skin protection, causing immediate irritation and long-term damage. Artificial fragrances accumulate in enclosed spaces, triggering persistent neurological symptoms. Chemical persistence ensures continuous exposure long after application. You're paying for protection while exposing yourself to systematic skin assault. The sure thing is that you'll surely regret using it. Number 1. Lynx, Axe International. Lynx is the body spray empire that proves even the most popular British brands can hide the most dangerous chemical assault. At £4 to £12 for limited editions, this mass-market giant exploits youth culture while systematically draining pension budgets. Limited edition pricing creates artificial scarcity while delivering intensified chemical exposure. The truth is alarming. It contains propellants and artificial musk compounds that systematically trigger coughing, breathlessness, and dizziness in sensitive seniors. Overpowering vapor formulations linger persistently in small living areas, heightening respiratory irritation for retirees with asthma or COPD. Price creep through limited editions quietly drains fixed pension budgets with unnecessary youth-targeted marketing. Owned by Unilever, they generate over £500 million annually in UK sales alone. Their empire is built on teenage male insecurity while ignoring health consequences for all demographics. Global brand recognition conceals systematic chemical assault on vulnerable populations. Launched in 1985 as an affordable confidence booster for young men, it has evolved into a chemical weapons system disguised as a personal care product. Youth marketing conceals formulation dangers for unintended older users. The health impact is devastating. Propellant chemicals penetrate deep into compromised respiratory systems. Artificial musk compounds accumulate in body tissues and resist natural elimination. Chemical overload overwhelms aging detoxification systems, causing persistent symptoms. Lynx built its reputation on making young men feel confident and attractive. Current formulations prioritize profit margins over the respiratory health of all users. The Lynx effect has become a chemical effect that repels rather than attracts. If you find yourself reaching for another £8 bottle promising confidence through chemical intensity, ask yourself one question. Does youthful branding justify respiratory distress and financial exploitation? The answer is absolutely not. Next time you're walking down those familiar British aisles at Boots, Superdrug, or your local chemist, you'll know better. Your lungs, your skin, your wallet, and everyone around you will thank you. Thanks for watching. And here's the bigger question. If this is happening with something as simple and universal as body spray, what else in our bathrooms might not be what it claims to be? If you found this information valuable, hit that subscribe button now and join our community of informed consumers. Share this video with someone you care about. You might just be saving their health and their wallet. Leave a comment below with which brand shocked you the most.